Today we are going to look at an area that eventually will become the kitchen garden for the chateau. This area is, as the name suggests, just behind the main kitchen. When we bought the chateau, this area was incredibly overgrown. Initially we did do some clearance, but now we've brought in the heavy mob, Pascal with his big digger. There are some quite large trees that we want to remove, and then the area will need levelling slightly. We never like to cut trees down, but these trees are growing way too close to each other, and also they are very close to the chateau, which could be dangerous in a storm. We are planting many more trees than we actually cut down. The digger makes easy work of pushing the trees over, and we can ensure that they fall exactly where we want them, not on top of the chateau roof. There were 3 large trees in this area, all of which had to come down. At this point, 2 of the trees are now already down, and Pascal is pushing them out of the way, where we will later cut them up into firewood. The overgrown ditch that you can see to the right of the small white van will eventually be filled in, then that area will be seeded with new grass. The reason for this is that we plan to plant an avenue of trees exactly along where this ditch runs. We will be digging a new, wider and deeper ditch along a different route so that the water will continue to drain off the chateau lands. Pascal is having to be very careful pushing these trees over. The main electrical cable into the chateau actually comes in between these trees. The last thing that we need is for that cable to be ripped down. Pascal really is an expert with this machine, and he needs to be. If that arm goes the wrong direction, it can do a lot of damage. Now it's time for the last couple of trees to come down. These are the ones that are very close to the electrical cable. Pascal is a great guy. He's done a lot of work for us over the years with his digger. One of the things I really love about him is he always turns up for work very smartly dressed. And in true French style, he always brings a nice bottle of wine once the work is done. I surely must go now, yeah. This machine is such a great bit of kit. We've got a little 1.5 ton digger, but this thing is just incredible. You can get so much done in one day using this. So now it's time to bring the last tree down. Then we will need to have a very big clear up around here. Clearing an area is very easy. It's the tidying up and reseeding afterwards that takes all of the time and effort. Looks like we need the chainsaw again. These trees must be really solidly set in the ground for that digger not to be able to push them over. Now you can see the concrete post that holds the electrical cables very close to where those trees were. really is making quite a mess in this area. So we now have 3 very big root balls to get rid of. This is not going to be that easy because they are extremely heavy. This root ball must weigh in excess of 1,000 kilos. Now Pascal is trying to break it up a bit to reduce the weight, to stop it from rolling back into the hole every time. He really is having a bit of a fight with this one. You can see just how heavy it is by the way in which the back of the digger is actually lifting up. Now finally he has it. So now, at last, it's time to start clearing up. To level out the whole area and get it ready for seeding. Do you remember how this area looked when we started? Well, look at the transformation now. Approaching from the west, we can now see the chateau. Incredible. If you have enjoyed watching this video, why not click on the subscribe button that has just appeared? Also, check out our Patreon page in the link below. On there, you will find other ways in which you can help and support us in our project. It really does mean a great deal to us that you are interested in Chateau Renovation and preserving its wonderful history. Thank you.